Hey guys, we are. Oh shit! Phone call. All right, your power work is ready. Great, the tires are good. I don't think we're gonna get them just. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and go get them. We'll take the van here. Hold on. Need to enter driving mode. Over here. While that's turning on, I'll grab my wheel here. Up. Some background noises here as the van itself is warming up. Alright, once that light there goes out, we'll go ahead and try to start it. Alright, there you go. Lean over. Alright. Close the... Oh. Fasten the seatbelt. Remove the parking brake. And we're just going to drive through the yard. Let's go get our shit, huh? Whoop. Stay on the road. Alright. Hope everybody's doing well. It is Monday. Holy crap, the start of the new week, huh? Alright. Woo! Cowabunga. Whew. Alright. So... Yep, just like I thought. That we only have a 4-speed in this thing, which is fine. It's actually kind of weird that it's a 4 on the tree rather than a 3 on the tree, but whatever. Okay. We should be coming up on the on the railroad tracks here in a minute. There we go. I don't hear anything, I'm going for it. Hey, and not a problem whatsoever. Slow down. Don't see the guy anywhere. Let's get up here. Sure, I'm going to try to make sure this episode is not as long as the last one, because an hour-long episode is nuts, especially when all we're doing is just running around and doing stuff. We're not really building the car. To me, that was a bit long. I apologize. I didn't feel comfortable trying to break it into 2 episodes. I know I could have, especially when we went from doing the sewage work to the wood hauling. I know that would not have been an issue. We would have got it handled, so on and so forth. But oh shit! We're off-road. First gear. We're all right. Holy crap. And we're most likely going way too fast for the little road here, which is fine. We'll be fine. There's the wood logging house. Yep, the guy's not outside, so he doesn't need wood. We are hauling ass. How fast are you going? almost 80 kilometers an hour. Oh, we got air there. That's fine. As long as we don't run into the little green car, we'll be fine, because if we have to dive off this road, I am fairly certain it is going to end in our deaths. And then I'm going to have to go take the truck, come out, find the van, and then tow it, oh dear Lord, back to the house. Which is not what, I'd rather not do that, so. Okay. Almost there, because I see the one place that needs sewage hauling, which is right over here. That's how you're supposed to pull in. Alright, start slowing down. Alright, perfect. And we'll just pull in like this. Like so. Pop the handbrake. Turn it off. And there we go. Come out here.
Terve, terve. Mikä oli pojalla mielessä?
Thanks for
Ei
that.
jumalauta, nyt on sellainen juttu, että
Oh yeah,
joku
those are new
pistää mun
tires.
silmään pahasti. Ei niinku pysty kattoon oikein. Ai saatana, joo mä taidan tietää mikä tää on. Tää on tää sun autos. Auttaisikohan siihen, jos mä otan niinku hitsaajan lasit päähän, että mä niinku varmaankaan näe yhtään mitään.
Shut up. Just checking stuff. For a rally, he prefers that. Alright, put wheel number 2 in there. Alright. Wheel number 3. And wheel number 4. Oh, that's kind of cool. You actually have pieces and parts out here now. Okay. Good to know. That's what a metallic color. That's normal. What? You're not going to do anything, Platari. Okay. Let's go ahead, get back in the van, and drive home. Alright. Alright. Let's get our butts back to the house. Now, I got two options here. I can go ahead, and what my original thought was to go ahead and start building the motor, because I didn't think that the tires would be done. But since the tires are done, I could go ahead and just make the rolling chassis, finish the rolling chassis. Oh, decisions. Either way, I would have to put the car back up on the lift if I wanted to go ahead and get the wheels on it, and I don't feel like doing that just yet, so I think we'll go ahead and today we'll start putting the motor together, just get a lot of the bottom end of it done, like get crank, cam, pistons, that sort of stuff. One of these days, me not looking is going to get me killed on that. I'm sure it will happen at some point. Hey, there's a drunk guy. If we had any of the wine, the shit wine, we just give it to him. But we don't, because I have not gotten the stuff to do it just yet. I figure once I get the car going, that's something we'll do. Alright. Coming up on the last house here, which means we have a turn to the right. Oh, yeah, we're going way too quick to make that turn safely, so... There we go. Make the turn. Right up into the next gear. Good gear. In the fourth. Don't know why I try to talk with an accent when I don't have one. Or at least I don't think I have one. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, shit. Okay, then. At least we didn't crash. That's all that matters at this point. Holy crap. Again, going way too fast for conditions. Across the tracks. No train. Hell yeah. Oh, dear Lord. Here again. Going almost 2 times the speed limit here. Oh! We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I got it. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We do need to see if there's mail. Because not with the experimental branch, there is supposedly there's now every so often a bill that comes in for the electricity that you have to pay. So I don't know if I have to go into town and pay it, or if it's one of those things kind of like with that I could just pay, be done with it. Time will tell. Well, we'll find out here momentarily. Oh, stop. Doesn't look like there's anything there. I'm in... Oh, I put it in gear. There we go. No. Nothing in there. That's fine. Open mailbox, close mailbox. And since we are so close, we're just doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in reverse. Stalled it. Just back it up right to there. Oh boy. Oh shit. Oh. Hello? Beep, 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 beep. Star 67? No. It seems weird how it's coming back in. I don't know. Looks weird to me. Alright, I'm gonna leave this open because I need to actually grab something to eat because my character is hungry. Eat one of those. We're good. Alright, so... What the hell? What happened to you? Why did that get all the way out here? Wait. I could actually sleep on the back seat now. Interesting. Alright. Engine is on the stand, so we'll go ahead and pick up our spanner set. Come over here. Open it up. And let's see. What do I need to do? I need to put the crank... try to put the crank in. Where's the crankshaft? There it is, down here. Alright. Now I need to put the main bearings in, which is going to be 9mm bolts. So I'm going to grab the 9mm wrench. Go this way. Main bearing 1. Pull my wrench out. Tighten that up. Tighten that up. Come over here, get main bearing number 2. Again, come down right below here. Tighten this up. Alright. Now main bearing number 3. Oh, there's the phone again. Oh, what do you want?
Mitenkäs mä nyt tässä sanoisin, mutta meidän toi likaa kai.
Alright, looks like we got 3 more sewers to suck, 2 in Periyarvi, and 1 in Lope. So, we actually have enough to fill up our truck. That'll be the next episode, because we are building the motor. Ba-ba-da-ba. So go grab our trusty, but not rusty spanner. Tighten this up. Tightened. 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 We'll tighten this up. Tight. Alright. Now we are going to put the pistons in, and that's going to require a 7mm spanner. And where are the pistons? Over here. Piston number 1. Piston number 1. Piston number 2. I'll get all 4 of these pistons in the motor, and then I will go ahead and piston number 3 and piston number 4. Alright, one other thing we'll go ahead and do, because it does not require anything. We'll go ahead and put the head gasket on. There you go. We'll come down underneath here and tighten up these nuts. 1, 2, because these are very important if we want the engine to run. These have to be tight, because if they're not tight, the engine will maybe only rotate a handful of times before it just quits working, and then that could be really damn bad. We do not want this, so. right, that's all the way on. One more nut. Fantastic. So I think, yeah, this is a 7mm, so that's good. The next thing we need to do, we put the head gasket on. We need the cylinder head, which is right down here. Go into regular mode, cylinder head, come up, put it on, and we have 10 bolts up here that we have to tighten down. So 1, 2, 3. Now, ideally, you would want to do this in such a way that you are not running the risk of squishing and ruining the head gasket. This is a video game, so it doesn't really matter. Even though it is my summer car, and my summer car is a bitch like that. All right, so we got that one. Almost there. 2 more. Now it says actually next to put the spark plugs in. So that's going to be something we're going to take a look at here in a second. Looks like we have another phone call, most likely. Another sewer to suck dry. Oh, firewood dude. Okay, thank you. That's great. Firewood dude wants some firewoods. But I need to cut some. I might do that and not film it and then just go deliver it. We'll see. All right, we need the spark plug wrench. So we'll use this. Spark plug number 1. All right, let's see here. Spark plug number 2. Spark plug number 3. And then last but not least, our favorite spark plug of all, number 4. All right. Tighten those all the way down. All right, the next will be the rocker shaft. And then the camshaft. All right. All right. Rocker shaft, that's going to be the 8mm. Rocker shaft. Rocker shaft. Tighten that. Tighten that. All right, there we go. The rocker shaft's on. Let's see the camshaft, which I'm going to need a 5mm. Our smallest one. Let's see here. There he is. Our camshaft. And this is going to go right in here like so. I just have to... Oh, nope, it goes on the other side. That's a freeze plug. Actually, no, that was the right spot. Just the wrong side of the block. All right, so we have our camshaft in. We now need to go to a single 10 we need to go to the 10mm wrench and put the camshaft gear on. That's the crank pulley. There's the camshaft gear. And that's just going to go on like so. Do this. Tighten this guy on. And I'll be damned. We're starting to look good here. Starting to look good. Next is the timing chain. which goes around our crank and camshaft, like so. Timing cover, we need our 6mm wrench. Put it away for a second. Timing cover, here it is. Pop it in like so. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost there. And then our last one, number 6. All right, from here, as I make sure that's tight, we have our water pump, which will be a 7mm wrench. Put it away. I said put it away. Water pump, water pump. That's alternator, water pump, pulley, water pump. That's going to go right on the engine. Right there. And got this nut. There's 5 nuts total. 1, 2, 3. And I'm being bothered on text messages. Go away. 3. I'm so rude to some of my friends. I apologize. If you're watching this, you know who you are. I'm sorry. 4, and then there's the 4 nuts and a bolt. And guess what? It's on. Go ahead. Put that away. After the water pump, we put the crankshaft pulley on, which is an 11mm. And that was that big guy right here. Alright. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. I'm actually looking at this thing to see how far I want to go. So we got the crankshaft pulley on, water pump pulley is going to be next, then distributor, alternator, fan belt, engine plate, starter, carburetor headers, flywheel, clutches, getting the drivetrain really going here. So that was the crank pulley. So I'm going to go ahead and get the 7mm wrench, which is what we need to install our water pump pulley, which is, oh, excuse me, right here. Put that on. Then you got the 1. You got the 2. You got the 3. You got the 4. And this is actually, it's actually looking like an engine now. I mean, this actually looks pretty dang good. Okay, so water pump pulley. All right, we need to go over here, get our 6mm, put it away, get our distributor cap, which is our distributor end cap, which is right here. And that is going to go, oh my gosh, what side is this going on? Oh, I was right. And on the inside there is that bolt right there. And that's on there, the distributor. So we're going to go ahead and put the alternator on now. But the alternator is going to be a little bit of a funky one because a couple parts attached to it after the fact. So we're going to put some of them on and then we'll come back to it. So it has a 1x7. Just trying to figure out where that 7 would be. Oh. No. This is where it gets interesting because I don't get it. Ah, there it is. Right up there is that little 7mm. Takes a minute. Alright, so from here we need a 10mm spanner. And then, without falling into the pit, tighten this nut up. Now we will get another 10mm that will appear after we put the carburetor on, most likely somewhere up here. That is actually, I'm going to jump ahead and put the carburetor on, then finish the alternator installation, then do the fan belt, engine plate, and actually the engine plate doesn't even need anything, so I could throw that on now. Because that goes on in the back here. Like so, because the starter will go right in there. So let me put the carburetor on. Come around here. I still don't see why another 10mm is needed. But I might be missing something. I don't know. Alright, that's 4x8. So come over here. Get our 8mm. Zoom in a little bit. We see a 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there you go. That's how you how you burp the engine there. I don't see where this other 10 would be, but I could also be wrong. And oh shit. And just did this for nothing because my oh no, that's that. Oh, that's to the hoist. I don't... Maybe I'm missing something? I really don't see what the carburetor would do here. Doesn't tell me. It says 110mm once you put the carburetor, which is 4x8, which I've done. I really don't get it. Alright. We're going to go ahead and put the fan belt, which is in the house. So I'm going to skip the fan belt because it's in the house and I don't want to deal with it right now. Engine plate is on, so we're going to put the starter on, which is 2 7-bolts. Our starter, where is the starter? It is right here. Come over here. Swap it around and bolt it to the plate. There should be another one right there. So we got the starter. We have the carburetor. We're going to put the headers on next, which is right here. Oh, you son of a bitch. All right. Pick them up. All right, and what does the headers use? 8mm. I have 8mm. Okay. I wonder if this is wrong and it's not 8mm anymore. Wait. I'm going to try the 10mm for kicks. No. I'm going to go back to the 8. Wait. Alright. 8mm is correct. What the hell? 1, 2. There's 3. There's 4. And there's number 5. And I still don't see where the 10mm would hook up. So I'm not going to worry about it. Headers, flywheel. We need the 7, which is right there. Put it away. Here's our flywheel, which will go on this side of the motor. Get that on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, the flywheel is on. So we'll put the clutch disc to the clutch. So then this whole assembly will then bolt to the flywheel. And I do not have the right wrench. Alright, 1 second. Alright, come back here. I had to scroll down. So that is 6mm. And then I am actually gonna we're almost there. So my character needs something to drink, so get him something to drink momentarily. Then I have oil pan, gearbox, drive gear, and I'll actually most likely pop out for just a second here and figure out what I'm doing. There's my there's 2BK doing his thing. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Okay. At this point, the oil pan needs to go on, the transmission needs to go on, and the drive gear needs to go on. So we have some really big parts here. First off, I'm going to get a drink. And I'm going to have something to eat. I am definitely going to need to go ahead and go grocery shopping soon because I am almost out of food. Alright. We're actually doing pretty good. I mean, the engine's coming together pretty damn well. It's almost there, so clutch assembly's on. Next piece is our oil pan, which is right down here. And that's going to be, let's see, oil pan, 8 7mm, which is right here. And then the giant one is actually for the drain, this one. So that's the drain. So 1, 2, 3. All right, I got one right under the engine, I think. Or right under the starter. There it is. I'll get this one for 5, 6, 7, and then one more right there, number 8. Then we're going to get the big 13 millimeter to tighten that center one down. 13. Tighten this guy up. Alright, and he's tightened up. So, next is going to be the transmission, which is going to use a lot of 6 millimeters, so we're going to do that. First off, put that away. Alright, gearbox. First things first, we gotta get... Wait. Oh, there's 7 millimeters. I grabbed the wrong one. 6, 7 millimeters. So, 1... 2... 3... 4... 5... 6... Wait, that was 6, right? 6, 7 millimeters, and 1 10 millimeter. So grab that 10 millimeter. And guess what? The gearbox is now bolted to the car. Fantastic. All is well in the world. Now we have another... We have 6 millimeters for the drive gear. So I'm going to go ahead and slide him into play there. Then we need to get 6 millimeters. One. Two. 3. 4. 5. And then one more. 4, 6. All right. This is mostly together. I'm gonna go ahead and put the oil filter on it. I'm skipping a couple steps because I know I'll forget this piece. There we go. Because now it says to go ahead, adjust the valves, which I'm not going to do quite yet. So I put the oil filter on. I'm not putting the rocker cover on yet, so I'll put the fuel. Where does the fuel pump go? Where does the fuel pump go? Wait. There we go. Fuel pump goes there. 2 7 millimeters. Right there. 1. And 2. Now, like I said, there is a bunch of tuning here. Like for the screwdriver here, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it. And I'm gonna scroll to where it says has this stuff. So chassis, tuning the valve train. So I'm gonna talk about this real quick. It says pretty much what you're gonna want to do is this has to be running. So I can't put it on just yet. Now, I also need to tune the carburetor, but I can't really do that until the I can't tune the carburetor, I can't tune the valve train until it's in the car. So to me, putting the air filter and rocker cover on is useless. Now, there's my idler screw. And here are all, if I look closely, you can see there's all the screws there. Where is that idler screw? There he is. You see that right there? And I could do this to see what the car's doing and pump fuel into it. So, at this point, I'm going to scroll back up to where I was. The engine is ready to go in the car. But the car is not ready for it. I need to go ahead and put it back up on the stand, put tires on it, then put like some of the more miscellaneous shit in the car. Like, I don't know, my handbrake, my fuel tank, my, what are these? Fuel tank pipe, clutch lining. I mean, some of this stuff I want to put in first because it's going to be easier to get it into the car and then slide it in. But we'll get it close and then we'll get a couple more items in and then we'll go ahead and get the motor in. So we are looking very good today. So looking really good. Look at this thing, just thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. It's almost ready. Just a brake master cylinder, these damn hubcaps. That needs to get put on. I think here's fuel strainer, gear linkage, battery, radiator hoses, radiator, steering wheel, clutch master cylinder, electrics, which will go in the car. And this actually got brought out here. So I'm going to take a look at this real quick. Not putting any wheels on it. Can't do that. I do believe I'm going to go ahead and buy these because they'll be nice to have. And again, next episode, we're going to be heading into town to get a bunch of stuff. I will buy these at that time. And after the car's inspected, we'll buy the good stuff here to really get it going. And actually, we might pick up this guy as well while we're out there. It might be a little bit nicer to have. Alright, well, that is all we have time for in this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe. Oh, shit. Please subscribe as I crawl back out of here. All that good fun stuff. Until next time, guys, have a good one.